Welcome back to Lords of Shadow 2. Nice of you to join us, Dracula.
That is another really big door.
So this is Overlook Tower. It is the last major quadrant in Dracula's castle.
Huh, we're almost done exploring already?
Well, the game opens up really early, and then it just it then expands the story from there.
Oh, okay.
Now, despite what it looks like, there's a scroll over there which we can't actually reach yet. However, there is an upgrade over to our left here, which we'll be getting eventually after I fiddle with the controls bit.
I gotta hand it to them. When they build a huge area, they really make it feel huge.
Yeah. And every so often they don't put invisible walls everywhere, so it actually plays huge as well.
No, you cannot go there.
They had to sacrifice another 5 developers just to make sure there was no invisible wall there.
Oh no.
I know, Dracula, you're very upset about it too.
Now that looks suspiciously like a door with arms coming out of it.
I actually can't remember if that's a hidden door or not. We certainly won't be able to get to it yet. But anyway, we have to go across here first. I do find it kind of suspicious how many of these wooden planks are cross-shaped. You'd think that Dracula would know better.
The castle is safe, even from himself.
Yeah, maybe the castle put boundaries there just to make sure Dracula doesn't come too close. Anyway, eventually we're going to be meeting some old/new enemies after we finish this little climbing section here.
The victorious Brotherhood have taken your castle, monster. This will be the end of you.
I would gladly welcome that. More than you know.
Very well, then. Secula sapertus est!
Is this all you've got, priest?
Sed nunquam rompens! Give him no chance!
So this introduces 2 new enemies. We have the Heavy Brotherhood Warrior and the Brotherhood Cleric. The Heavy Brotherhood Warrior, yeah, basically he just needs to have his armor destroyed with the Chaos Claws.
He's lying!
Pretty straightforward.
I do like the banging on pots noise that he makes.
Yeah,
The sound design for that is pretty great.
it is, I agree.
So, it's 1 warrior and 3 clerics? Is that it? Or... Oh no, that's the
Now,
cleric thing.
Yeah, the cleric will keep spawning if you don't attack him.
Oh.
And he will also buff certain soldiers. In this case, this soldier needs to be taken down with it needs to be taken down with the Chaos Claws, and even then he's immune to flinching.
So
Can you not just kill the cleric?
You can.
Brotherhood is counting on us.
But
Yeah,
I was having too much fun fighting these guys anyway.
I was gonna say, seems like the best strategy is to take out the cleric first.
Yeah, eventually I just figured, go for the cleric anyway.
Let us get back, creatures of the night.
He's also one of the few enemies to actually have unique dialogue if you use the bat swarm on him.
Interesting.
He also apparently has a lot of unique attacks that went unused according to the data files for this game.
Come to me, brothers.
Huh. Stuff that got cut because that last bit of development got costly.
Yep.
So is he just a mini boss, or is he like an actual permanent enemy?
No, he's a permanent enemy.
Okay.
Damn it, I'm really sorry. Just give me like 2 minutes. Sorry, you guys could take the wheel. I'm really sorry.
Suddenly I'm at a loss. Oh, we got another pain box.
So I'm just admiring the scenery, like this.
Oh yeah.
Like the snowy landscape is just very captivating.
Without a doubt, this series has some of the best environment work I've ever seen in a video game, especially from that generation.
It does remind me quite a bit of like Canehurst from Bloodborne.
Yes.
But then that might also just be because Canehurst feels very Castlevania to me anyway.
Mother says that you're going to return with us. That you never really wanted to leave. But you had to go. She says I shouldn't be angry with you. That we've got to help you leave this evil place. This one. Look, Father, it's you. The mirror's missing. Father, I can't play without the Mirror of Fate. Will you bring it to me, please? It can't be far.
Kid, no, you don't want to play Mirror of Fate.
No. Return to GameStop. Get Madden, for Christ's sake. Don't get Mirror of Fate.
Play Mario Sunshine. You'll have more fun. I may or may not have finished Mario Sunshine literally minutes before this recording session.
Well, I guess it had to happen after 2 years of LPing. There had to be at least one recording that was interrupted by an emergency bathroom break. The law of probabilities said otherwise, and I'm just in time for my favorite piece of lore. Hooray!
Oh!
So this is a woman infiltrating the Brotherhood army just to tell her fiance that she's calling off the engagement because she's found someone better, and she's gonna kill her fiance for good measure.
Oh. Oh, that's beautiful.
That's pretty metal.
Yeah.
I love it.
Also, if you take a look at the pieces here, there's pretty much one piece for every major character in all 3 games.
Maybe someone took the fragments of the mirror.
Yes, I know. Shut up, Trevor. Going over your commentary for the last 2 minutes or so is going to be very interesting.
I mean, when you gotta go, you gotta go.
As Dracula is demonstrating right now, he needs to go on this mission to find the Mirror of Fate for his son's Lords of Shadow playset. Because apparently he needs the real thing. He's taking his role-playing very seriously. He needs the actual Mirror of Fate.
I swear to God, if you find it and bring it back to him and it turns into like an old 80s G.I. Joe toy commercial, the Mirror of Fate!
I have just noticed that I'm injured.
Oh no.
Is this about where they got lazy with these?
No, this one's actually very important. He's talking about a tree with red leaves. There seems to be a face in that tree. I'm sure that's not important.
No.
Anyway, here's a little interesting quirk with Stolas's cloak and really narrow areas like bridges. So there are invisible walls, but only for enemies. Like Dracula could jump off here, but the enemies don't. They'll just get stuck here, even if they're subject to knockback normally with Stolas's cloak.
Interesting.
They cannot go past the barrier no matter what.
I can see that being exploitable.
Yeah. Also, because I don't use one of the relics, I forget which one. It's the one that upgrades the mastery temporarily on all of your moves. I don't really use it that often, so really that's just extra storage for transfer relics. Anyway, this is really satisfying. I put all the mastery in all my various moves, and we're gonna get to mastery level 2 for the Shadow Whip.
Hell yeah.
Ta-da! I assume that was like lamb guts or something that they used for Foley. Anyway, speaking of trees with red leaves.
The tree.
Well, we can't reach that yet. I'm sure we'll find a way. Anyway.
There appear to be trees with red leaves everywhere.
So, if you remember, back in Mirror of Fate, Richard Madden voiced Alucard.
Yes.
And they are going to be piling on the Song of Ice and Fire references.
Pan?
I always knew that one day you would come. Seeking the pieces of the mirror your son is so very fond of. At last, this has proven to be of some use after all.
Agreeas.
My brother, the great Pan, is dead. You killed him, remember?
Your brother sacrificed himself for a cause that he believed in.
It wasn't his cause, but yours. And for what? bring the world under your dominion? Tell me, vampire. Do you think that is the will of God?
Hear me well, Agrias. God failed, and your brother was naive. Now give me the fragment. I have nothing against you.
I have waited for this moment for a long time. Now my wait is over!
So this is the one forced stealth section that every journalist hated.
Oh no.
I kind of like it. Not as much as the one with Carmilla, but it's still alright. Mostly because the rules for it are very clearly defined. And it also gives you a lot of outs. Like, your radar is very clearly established. Agrias' pathfinding is pretty clear. Also, you could turn into mist. Basically, it's very clear. Don't step on the leaves like an idiot.
Got you!
Oh!
Yep. It's also not an instant kill. You get 2 attempts per life. And you can also use these bells to draw his attention away. Although he will prioritize you over the bells if he's aggroed by both. It's around this point I decided to play around a bit with Agrias' AI and see what prioritized it. So he will be drawn away by the leaves if he has been aggroed by the bell. This is also another area where the dash is very useful. So I decided to play around, see what I can come up with. So these ledges are very specifically there for you to follow. This almost worked, except I ran right into Agrias. I was very close to getting that right. You can also use the mist to float off of the ledges, which is something the game never really tells you. It's very useful if you were to say hang like right off of the mist, the leaves, and drop right onto them. But you can use the mist instead. It's very cool.
Handy.
However, when Agrias sees you, he's very fast. Even your dodge is not enough.
Yeah, he is hauling ass.
On the other hand, he doesn't really know what to do when you turn into mist.
You've got nowhere to hide, except right in front of me.
Though thankfully, once you've hit the switch to open the gates, the way back is actually a lot simpler.
Does it checkpoint you here, or?
Nope.
Oh, ew.
Really, once you realize that you can dash and also that mist completely breaks his AI, this area is very simple. Also, adding the SpongeBob music makes it much better. So I apologize for this abrupt cut that's about to happen. I restarted from checkpoint here. I didn't realize that it actually advances you to the next cutscene. So, sorry about that. It doesn't cut out that much, though. Just maybe a couple of steps forward. So going forward from here starts the next phase of the boss fight. However, we don't want to trigger the next phase of the fight just yet. Instead, we're going to take out our Chaos Bomb and use it on the owl.
Yeah.
And it also gets you an achievement called Classic Flavor.
Oh.
How's it taste?
Unfortunately, you cannot eat the chicken.
What?
What a
Why-
waste.
Why would you do this?
You shall not pass.
So the fight with Agrias is almost as good as the fight with Pan. I love it.
Oh, this is some high energy shit right here.
Yep.
Good start. Good start.
So this is really his worst attack if you're playing with QTEs on, because it's a QTE dedicated attack. The timing is very, very strict, and Agrias will kick your ass if you fail it. So a large part of Agrias's moveset is revolved around guard breakers. You basically need to rely on your hold X then mash X combo with the Shadow Whip. Alternatively, use the Chaos Claws. He also switches weapons every time he switches phases. And he also has that.
Ooh.
He also has that, which that's an elemental unblockable, so you can't use the mist to dodge that. Let's unlock the Explosive Earthquake. It costs 5,000 XP and is absolutely worth the investment. Look at this health bar go.
I don't remember this move from Pokemon.
Oh, it was. It's only a move that Unknown Mew can use.
Ah, damn.
Dude, this is...
It's one of
This
the more
is
obscure
impressive.
shout-outs to Pokemon in the franchise.
Centuries for this moment.
So this fight looked a lot more manageable if you get really good at timing your mist dodges.
Timing your mist dodges and timing your parries as well, because timing your parries is really helpful, because it's one of the few times where he will not be setting up a guard for you to break. But yeah, learn to time your mist dodges. It will really help you when you're dealing with, especially with later bosses that will rely heavily on like bullfight charges. Yeah, I may have mentioned that before, but that's an elemental unblockable there.
Ah, okay.
That sort of wind attack that he does there.
Jesus.
Rest in peace, Agrias, the goat. The goat.
Actually getting good.
Yeah, and the next boss fight, which we will see next video, is I'd hesitate to call it my favorite boss fight in the game, but it's up there, and it's the one that journalists would point out as the part where the game actually gets good.
All right.
Something to look forward to, kids.
Yep.